Hi guys, today I would like to share with you and talk about aromatherapy and essential oils and how to use them to improve your mental and physical well-being. Aromatherapy has been used for centuries as a natural remedy and that can help you with variety of symptoms, physical or mental symptoms. So essential oils can help you with symptoms of depression, anxiety, to release the stress. It also can help you with aching muscles or stinky feet or growing natural beautiful hair. And you can use them in a variety, a million ways, and it's the safest alternative to medicine. So how do they work? By inhaling essential oils, they trigger the nerves on your nose, trigger powerful brain responses, and that helps to release anxiety or stress or whatever you're experiencing right now. And when you use essential oils topically, so when you apply them on your skin, it's also very effective because it goes right into your bloodstream through the skin. So that's how aromatherapy works, and just by inhaling essential oils, you can just feel much better. Today I'm going to just share with you an introduction to that topic and also my personal experiences with the oils and how I use them for my personal benefit. So essential oils are derived from natural plants and are distilled. So they result in this 100% pure and highly potent oils that can be used for the inhaling purposes or topical purposes. So you can use them in a different way, and I'm going to go into that a little bit later. But I'd like to say that I'm not going to share with you about different brands or like advertise any brands right now. But I do want to say that when you buy essential oils, you need to be careful in searching for 100% pure oils to make sure that they're not mixed with any synthetic chemicals, because then they're not going to be that effective. So what I do, I just buy a variety of oils, and they come in this little bottles. And you can buy them on Amazon, you can buy them, there are a variety of brands that provide essential oils, and I bet any internet store will have them, online store. So they usually come in this little tubes, but also sometimes they come in a bigger tubes, and I have a variety of those. So how do I use essential oils? There are different ways of diffusing, and this is my diffuser. And I diffuse oils by, I'm going to show you here. Usually you need to mix the water with essential oil to diffuse it, and I put enough of water in here. And for example, if I need to diffuse lavender oil, I can diffuse it by putting a few drops into this water. And if I want to diffuse orange, I'm going to add some orange into that as well. So it depends on the day what I diffuse, but most of the time I diffuse something that lifts up the mood, and you just press here and starts working. So this is one way to use essential oil, is just by diffusing it and inhaling and breathing the benefits of it. Another way to dilute oils, and it looks like that. That's another diffuser. You can put the candle right here and just add a little bit of water and turn on the candle and add a few drops of oil right on top of it. So you dilute the oil with water, and that's how it's going to diffuse itself. These are my essential oils, and as you see, I have a variety. I have a collection of those, and I use them depending on my moods or my needs at the moment. So let's say if I would like to, let's say if I am sad and I want to use something that lifts my mood up, then I would use anything citrusy like orange, wild orange, or lemon. I can also use bergamot and anything that will lift my mood up. And usually citrusy oils are very effective for that. How can I use them? Except using it by diffusing, I can also put some on myself. Let's say I am very anxious, okay? And to calm my nervous system down, I would use lavender oil. And I can also, and if I'm leaving somewhere, I'm going somewhere and I want to be a little bit more calm, then I can put some lavender oil on myself and apply it topically just behind the ears, like this, or on my neck, or on my wrists. That's how I use it. And sometimes I can mix and match oils. And I also have this bracelet that also diffuses essential oil. Now that one I got also on Amazon, and it's just called Essential Oil Diffuser Bracelet, which I think you can get anywhere online. And how it works is that it comes with this little felt material that you can apply oils on, and you just put a little bit of oil on it and you insert it inside. And it works perfectly well because you can just inhale it whenever you need to. And it's really amazing because I actually stopped using any perfumes because this works best for me. And it's very healing and very calming when I need to. Some other ways to use essential oils. So you can prevent illnesses and prevent cold symptoms by using oils. There are different oils like tea tree, melaleuca, or tea tree. Tea tree oil is super effective in treating any cold symptoms because it's antibacterial oil. So actually you can treat by tea tree, you can treat anything that's related to bacteria. Now you need to remember that all of the oils are very potent. So it's best not to use them too much because then the brain will be overwhelmed. It's usually recommended to use a few drops, and I usually just put one drop on myself if I need to apply it topically. If I need to use it in the diffuser, I usually put like 6 drops. And in my bracelet, I usually use like 2 drops of oils. And if I need to mix and match, then I put 1 drop of lavender, 1 drop of lemon, let's say. So it really depends. The way it works, it really depends on you as well as your reactions to essential oils. So first of all, you need to make sure that you're not allergic to any plants that this essential oils are based on. So if you are allergic to any of these plants, you will be allergic to oils of these plants as well. So make sure you are not allergic to them. And whenever you use the oils for the first time, just put a little bit on your wrist and see if you have any reactions, any topical reactions or any brain reactions. So maybe it's, maybe you're getting dizzy or maybe you don't feel well after using this oil. So in the beginning when I started using and I didn't know much about oils, I used to put a little bit too much into my diffuser or too much on myself, and then I would get headaches and dizzy. And I started noticing this, so I reduced the amount of drops that I use, and then it fits perfectly. So you'll have to mix and match and test a little bit, and before you get into this, you can easily Google things online and you find millions of ways to use them and millions of ways to mix and match the oils to create this perfect balances for yourself. So I also have this book that I got in Barnes and Nobles, and it's called Essential Oils, Natural Remedies, and it gives you a variety of oils and how to use them and what kind of symptoms to treat with them. So there are a bunch of them, and I'm not going to cover all of them. I just want to give you some sort of an introduction on how you can use them. So if you, for example, if you have insomnia and you can't go to sleep, the best way is to use lavender oil and just apply on yourself, or maybe, apply some, massage your behind the neck, at the lower part of your head. You can massage the oil into the hair as well. It will benefit your hair, and also it will make you feel more relaxed and ease into sleep. Also, you can create the balance of the mist with water. So you can mix a lot of water and just a little bit of lavender oil and apply it, and just sprinkle it on your pillow, and that will help you to go to bed. Or what I do, I also sometimes put it on my diffuser for the whole night, and it just keeps me perfectly sleepy all night. So if it, maybe if you struggle with ADHD or hyperactivity or inability to concentrate, at school, or you have a child who struggles with that, I've been experiencing that with my child, and what I use is, again, to calm the nervous system, because my son tend to be hyperactive, and sometimes it's hard for him to concentrate on school. So I put some lemon. I either use it topically on him as well, or he also has a bracelet that is for kids that I can use for him. And I put a little bit of, like, 2 drops of lemon on him and 2 drops of lavender. So lavender calms the nervous system, and lemon helps to improve the mood and also helps to concentrate on whatever you're learning at the moment. So that works best for him. Peppermint oil. I can use peppermint oil for a variety of purposes. So sometimes I use it to energize myself. It works perfectly well, just like coffee. If you put a little bit topically on yourself or inhale peppermint oil, it's awesome in the morning. I also use it to when I struggle with allergies. I make a mix of lavender, peppermint, and lemon to help myself ease the symptoms of allergies. Peppermint also can be used for aching muscles. Like, let's say you went for a run and you feel like your legs are hurting and the muscles are hurting, then the best way is to dilute peppermint in some jojoba oil or olive oil or coconut oil and apply it straight on your legs, on the muscles that are hurting, and it's perfect. It can ease your pain right away. Peppermint and lavender. So as you see, lavender can be used in million ways, and it's really beautiful, amazing oil that helps with a variety of things. For cleaning purposes, I use lemongrass. It's so good. I also put some tea tree oil when I wash the floors. Lemongrass creates this beautiful smell for the floors, and tea tree oil helps to fight any bacteria. So that you can use, in cleaning as well. Frankincense. This is a really awesome oil. It helps me to ground myself. I can use it before meditation, so I can just apply 1 drop of oil right here in my third eye, also a little bit behind my ears, and that's enough for me to just help ground myself during meditation and calm myself down. Clary sage is amazing. Oh wait, frankincense is awesome also in many variety of ways. Right now I'm just covering like little bits and pieces for you, but I encourage you to learn more about each oil and how you can use it. It's amazing. So frankincense you can also dilute in coconut oil and apply it on your skin instead of cream, instead of moisturizer, and it also helps you fight any acne or any spots on the skin. So that's very good. For acne, I usually use it just without diluting it. I just put a little bit of oil on my acne right away, and like in a couple hours the pain is gone, after one night the acne is gone as well. But I don't apply it to the whole face because it's not safe for me. So just apply to one spot topically. Clary sage. This is an amazing oil for women because it helps with any hormonal fluctuations, and it helps to bring hormonal balance into your life. So you can use it when you're PMSing or wildest periods of your life when you feel like emotionally not stable or just feel like you need some hormonal balance. This is the best oil to use. Now, it doesn't necessarily smell great, but what I do, I usually use a little bit of oil that I need, and then I would use some maybe vanilla oil for smell. So I can use some clary sage, some vanilla, and some bergamot to create this perfect balance for myself. Sandalwood. Sandalwood is great for healing, grounding, reducing anxiety. So there are different groups of oils that help you with different things. And how I use it, I just pick one oil from different group and create the perfect balance for myself. Eucalyptus is great for fighting the colds as well, and keeping yourself on guard when you're getting sick, when you're starting to feel like you're gonna get sick. You can use eucalyptus from preventing cough and also throat. Clove bud is anti-inflammatory and antifungal, so that can fight any kind of symptoms that are based on infections. Let's see, peppermint can also be used to improve your digestive system, and sometimes when I feel bloated, I put peppermint right on my belly, but I usually dilute it. Anytime when I use a bigger, sort of apply it to myself in a bigger way, in a bigger amount, I dilute the oil to make it safer, because you cannot use it too much, because it's very highly potent oil. So make sure you dilute it. You can dilute it in jojoba oil, in olive oil, in avocado oil, or coconut oil. So there are like 4 or 5 different ways to dilute them. And by diluting, I mean you put a little bit more of oil that you're going to use for dilution, and then you can put just a few drops of the oil that you want to use from the essential oils. And then you can apply in a bigger way on yourself. So all of this I've been using for maybe 5 years now, and it's the more I got into this topic, the more information I learned from it, and you can Google anytime. So let's say if you have a headache, you can just Google essential oil for headaches, and it'll tell you how to use it and how many drops to put it in. And you can also use the guides to help yourself. And so I hope this information was helpful to you. If you feel like you have any questions, you can comment below and I will do my best to respond. Subscribe for my channel if you haven't yet, and share this video with someone who you think will benefit from it. And until next time, see you soon. Namaste.